You know that feeling when you're watching an animated movie and suddenly a chill runs down your spine? That's because animation can be just as terrifying, if not more, than live-action horror films. Welcome to Electrifying Top 10, where today, we're exploring the darkest corners of the animated world and counting down the most spine-chilling, nightmare-inducing animated films ever made. Brace yourselves, because these movies will haunt your dreams for years to come. Record 10, Fantasia, 1940. Kicking off our list is a Disney classic that traumatized an entire generation of kids. Fantasia might seem like an innocent musical experiment, but the Night on Bald Mountain segment is pure nightmare fuel. The demonic Chernobog summoning hordes of evil spirits and ghosts from their graves to Bald Mountain is a sight that will reduce even the bravest souls to a blubbering mess. And let's not forget the terrifying brooms from The Sorcerer's Apprentice segment. Who knew Mickey Mouse could be so darn scary? Number 9. The Secret of NIMH, 1982. Don Bluth's The Secret of NIMH, 1982, is a poignant tale following Mrs. Brisby, a widowed field mouse striving to safeguard her family from impending tractor destruction. The narrative delves into themes of animal experimentation and political intrigue, amplified by a blend of traditional 2D animation and rotoscoping. This juxtaposition enhances the film's eerie ambiance, magnifying moments of bloodshed and violence, such as an owl crushing a spider. A haunting masterpiece, it evokes a sense of melancholy and dread, leaving a lasting impact on viewers. Number 8. Coraline, 2009. Coraline might be a children's movie, but it's the adults who find this dark fantasy horror film the most disturbing. Those button eyes alone are enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. As the titular Coraline stumbles upon an idealized parallel world through a portal in her bedroom, the mood steadily grows more sinister, and the bright alternate worlds peel away to reveal a tightly controlled illusion with a great big scary spider villain. Coraline is a prime example of how to do childhood horror right. Number 7. Vampire Hunter, D. Bloodlust, 2000. Vampire Hunter, D. Bloodlust, directed by Yoshiaki Kawajiri, melds spaghetti western, gothic vampire tale, and star-crossed romance in a visually stunning anime. Set in a post-apocalyptic world where humans rule by day and vampires by night, it follows D, a human-vampire hybrid, battling bloodthirsty vampires and vengeful bounty hunters. Despite a complex mythos, it's a straightforward road movie filled with gore, stylish visuals, and captivating characters. Number 6. Fears of the Dark, 2007. You'd expect a few scares from a horror anthology film titled Fears of the Dark, but what you probably wouldn't expect is just how unsettling it is. This 2007 French black and white animated experiment burrows under your skin and lays mutant insect eggs that eventually transform into anthropomorphic monsters that consume body and soul. The 5 stories, written and directed by notable comic book creators and graphic designers, range from bone-chilling to flat-out horrifying, with some animated by hand and others by computer, but all sharing the same stark black and white palette that makes Fears of the Dark stand apart from other horror anthologies. Number 5. Watchmen, Tales of the Black Freighter, 2009. While Zack Snyder's Watchmen adaptation might have lost some of the nuances from Alan Moore's seminal graphic novel, the Tales of the Black Freighter animated short film more than makes up for it. This 30-minute short film follows the lone survivor of a pirate attack who is driven mad by isolation and paranoia, desperately building a raft out of spare bits of wood and corpses to sail back home. The addition of a monstrous Wilson-like corpse of the sea captain's first mate, Ridley, tips the scales for Tales of the Black Freighter from being simply an accomplished adaptation into a harrowing short film that stands on its own. Number 4. Watership Down, 1978. Watership Down, 1978, turns a bedtime tale into a frightening journey. This animated adventure follows a group of rabbits escaping their home due to a scary vision. It's really dark and has lots of violence. The rabbits face danger constantly, and the story feels very real. Even when it gets really gory in the battle against General Woundwort, the rabbits seem like people. Watership Down is like a grown-up fable that makes you think, oh no, when will it end? Number 3. Soul Station, 2016. Train to Busan is a pitch-perfect zombie movie, and its animated prequel, Seoul Station, somehow manages to throw even more twists and social satire into the standard zombie narrative. Tracing the outbreak of the zombie virus that soon overtakes all of South Korea, Seoul Station follows various characters: a young runaway woman, her hapless boyfriend, a father searching for his daughter, as they're forced to run for their lives from the mysterious ravenous zombies. With suspenseful set pieces and an emotional narrative on par with Train to Busan, culminating in a fantastic jaw-dropping twist, Seoul Station is a must-watch for zombie fans. Number 2. The Plague Dogs, 1982. The Plague Dogs is a special kind of miserable. This 1982 film opens with an appalling scene of a dog being drowned and resuscitated at a laboratory experimenting on animals, setting the tone for the harrowing and disquieting tale that follows. The film follows two dogs, Ralph and Snitter, who escape the animal research facility where they were tortuously experimented on, fleeing through a merciless countryside where they're bombarded by the elements and hunted down by the military. The majority of the film is essentially watching these two poor dogs starve to death, despite their best efforts to survive. The Plague Dogs is perhaps the greatest testament to nihilism there is, apart from the equally depressing Grave of the Fireflies. Number 1. Perfect Blue, 1997. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the number 1 spot on our list of spine-chilling animated films goes to Satoshi Kon's masterpiece, Perfect Blue. This 1997 psychological thriller seamlessly blends fantasy and reality in a story about a pop star, Mima Kirigo, who retires from her J-pop girl group to attempt a career as an actress. But Mima's bright new career move is disrupted upon her discovery of a website that catalogs her every move, as well as the appearance of a stalker unhappy with her shedding her teen idol image. Perfect Blue is a breathlessly disorienting film, embedding the viewer so deeply in the mind of Mima that it's impossible to tell what is real, even when a camera is pointed at her. But the scariest thing about this movie isn't the shaky grasp on reality, it's the profound violence, both physically and emotionally. With an explicit rape scene and more bloodshed than you'd expect, Perfect Blue is a film that will leave you with profound psychological scars and the feeling that you want to take a long, long shower. And there you have it, our countdown of the top 10 spine-chilling animated films that will haunt your nightmares. In the next time you're in the mood for a good scare, dive into the dark and twisted world of animated horror. Just don't say we didn't warn you. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Electrifying Top 10 for more adventurous videos.